we may not agree on everything, like me and you. And especially on this channel, I may say things you don't agree with. You may say things I don't agree with. Some videos you might agree, some, you know what I'm saying? But one thing I think everyone on this channel can agree with that has some type of sense in their head and not hot air is that poor people love to have kids. What is it about poor people loving to open their legs? I think because they have nothing else to work on is why they love to open their legs. They love to open their legs, and they love to have a child. They love to bring a child in this world with no money, no motion, no business, no assets, no nothing. They bring kids here and the kids are suffering. These kids, you got the woman walking down the street with the kid in the stroller, pushing them in the hot heat, in the sun, in the snow, on the bus, on the train, on the trolley. These single moms having a bunch of kids by these men that they know damn well don't want their kid. It's that simple. You risk your life laying on that table in that hospital having that child, and that man don't even want your child. You think I'm gonna risk my life and almost unalive myself to have another man's child that don't even want the child? No, it couldn't be me. I don't know how y'all do it. That is diabolical. It cannot be me. Let me tell you something. Who is that? Anyway, I'm always looking around looking crazy. But yeah, like I could never, honey. I could never. I already told people I don't really want kids. Now, I might have a kid and I only want a son. I do not want a daughter. And I'm not apologizing about that. If I have baby shower and they have like the gender reveal and it's like pink, I would be instantly pissed off. Like my face would go from to bitch, don't fuck with me. Like, bitch, I kind of want to fight. But I don't want a daughter. Like, sorry to y'all who might feel offended. I don't want a daughter. I don't want to deal with the whole, first of all, they cost more money. They're more maintenance. Like, then they could get pregnant. It's just like they might get pregnant too early. And then it's like they want to deal with boys and I'm not with that. Like, you know, you want to, and you're not even 18. I'm gonna get mad. Like, that is just like, I can't deal with, I just can't. They're more money, they're more maintenance. They gotta get the hair done, the nails done, the toes done, the prom, the periods, the pads. They use more toilet paper. It's just, they are more money all around. I don't like dealing with women. Like, it's just too much. It's too much. It's extra work, extra slavery, extra energy. Men, they get their hair cut, their little Jordans, they get their little white tee, they get their little shorts. It's really cute. I get him his little book bag. Get him his little diamond earrings in his ear. You know what I'm saying? Get his little fade on the side of his head. Get the little fade haircut. You know, real cute, real simple. I'll pay for the haircuts all day. Men haircuts are so cheap. Like, I could pay for haircuts all day. Like, I don't mind paying for a man haircut. That is like so easy to me. Like, I would rather pay for haircuts than pay to put on wigs and braids and this and that. It's too much money. Like, men are just, they're more cheaper. They're more simple. They're not emotional. They're to the point. My personality would go better with the boy. I don't want a girl. Okay, so if I have a son, I do not want to have a son with a bum A ninja. I don't want to have a son with the bum A ninja. He don't got no money, no motion. He not doing that with his life. He using me for money. Like, I don't want to be with no man that has nothing going on. My child needs a trust fund. He needs assets. He needs a business. He needs something he can work on. I don't want my son working 9 to 5. I don't want my son working for Amazon. I don't want my son working for FedEx. I don't want my son working for the U.S. Post Office. I don't want my son working for UPS. I don't want my son working for nothing. I want my son being in somebody hot Applebee's kitchen, Chili's kitchen. I don't want my son scrubbing nobody floor. I don't want my son dealing with crazy patients in the hospital. I don't want my son working nobody's job. Call it what you want. I want my son having a business. I don't want my son working for nobody. My ego is through. I don't want it. And if I cannot have that, and my son cannot be set up with a business, with a trust fund and money, I don't deserve to have a child. Poor people do not deserve to have kids. I don't care what anybody say. You're poor. You should not be having a kid. You do not have the funds. You don't have the funyuns, the munyuns. You don't have it, babes. You're poor. You're broke. You cannot rub 2 pennies together to have good hot sex. You can't do it. You cannot rub 2 pennies together to have good hot sex. You do not deserve a child. Every child deserves a parent, but not every parent deserves a child. Period. Periana. Like, I don't understand what's hard to understand. Like, why do you want to put a kid in this world so you can go through hell, wear these cheap clothes, get bullied in school, go through all this trauma, and they grow up and they're working this bum ass office job. Like I'm not, it's not computing in my head. Like, they're working these bum A office jobs, bum A warehouse jobs. They make a minimum wage. They slaving. They're working 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10,000 jobs, and they're not even making $1 million a year. You telling me you want your child to work for years and not become a millionaire ever? We work for these people for years, and we never touch a milli. We never touch a meal ticket. We never get a ticket. We never get a milli. We never get no manyan. They make it under 50K. They max maybe like 100K, maybe if they lucky. They don't get nothing out of that. They are working forever. They are slave maxing. Slave maxing. That's all they're doing. They're not getting anywhere working for these people. They're not. They're being poor and they're being at the bikini bottom. Why are you having kids? You barely can afford food. You on WIC. You on food stamps. You check the check. You talking to different men, begging them for money. Single moms begging for money because they having kids with men they're not married to. The standards are dropping. Men give the D out to anybody with 2 legs that got a poom poom in between their legs. Men give the D out like it's candy, like on Halloween. Women give the D out like it's Oprah. You get a car. You get a car. You get a car. You get a poom poom. 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 Everybody gets the poom poom. Everybody gets the poom poom, and everybody wants to have kids. The poorest people have the most kids. They always have the most kids. What's up with that? Y'all don't have no money. Y'all don't have no ass. Y'all don't have no business. Y'all don't got no generational wealth. Y'all don't even have no knowledge to give to y'all kids. Half y'all dad not even. Y'all don't even know y'all don't even know who y'all dad is. Y'all don't even know who y'all daddy is. Like, who's your dad? Who's your dad? Where's your dad? Half y'all don't even know. Your mom does not deserve to have kids. You don't even know your dad. Like, where is Papa? Where is Pop? You don't even know. Your mom does not deserve to have kids. She does not. They bring kids in here to be a wage slave, a wage servant. That's all they're gonna be because you don't have no knowledge to give them. They don't have both parents in the house. They don't have no assets. They have no money. What are they here for? To waste time? To work till they're 80 years old because the inflation is through the roof? People apply to 50 million jobs, can't even get one job. And the job they get don't pay them nothing. They rent going up every 6 months, every year. They can't afford to fix their car. They can't afford to get new clothes. They can't afford to go on dates. They can't afford to live. They cannot afford to live. Why are they here? No point. My point exactly. Why are poor people having kids? If I was president, if AshleyUnseen was president and I approved this message, if AshleyUnseen was president today, if you are poor, you cannot afford to take care of yourself, you are not married, you do not have both parents in the household, you do not have any assets, any businesses, any ideas, anything to pass down to your children. If you have a kid, you will instantly go to jail. It should be illegal for poor people to have kids. You are making your kid's life hell. Oh, well. What if I have a kid and I'm poor and then I make it out of the mud and then we end up rich? 9 times out of 10, you not. 9 times out of 10, y'all just gonna keep struggling on your life. Like, for real. Like, why do you even want to put your kid through the struggle to possibly maybe get more ahead or get more rich? Oh, well, I'll have a kid now and I'll be da-da-da and then maybe I'll figure it out and I'll be rich. Really? Really, Tamika? Really? Does that work for you? Y'all be on WIC, welfare, food stamps. Y'all got 30 people living in your house. Y'all got 30 cars in your yard that don't work. Grass overgrown, trash in the yard, living in the hood. Y'all are poor at the bikini bottom. Y'all don't got no assets, no money, no ideas, no businesses, no father in the house, nothing going on, but you having kid after kid after kid after kid. Y'all poor. Why are you having kids? And then you want to come on GoFundMe, you want to come on the internet, you want to beg people for money. You don't offer no entertainment, no product, no service. What is your business model? To beg? Your business model is to beg. Y'all don't got nothing to offer besides opening y'all legs, going up and down the pole, and being on OnlyFans. And I said it. That's all y'all have to offer is y'all body. That's it. And having kids. That's it. They don't see nothing wrong with it. They just gonna keep this world. I think they not lying. I think it is overpopulated. It is. It's too many people here. Too much traffic. And it's a lot of people in here that have no value. A lot of rapists. Oh, should I have said that? A lot of rape. It is a lot of child molesting. A lot of scammers. Thieves. A lot of murderers. A lot of y'all, a lot of YNs breaking in people's car. Because why? Because a lot of them, they're young, they're upcoming, they're mostly men, because the jail is populated with men. We talked about that before. It's mostly men doing this stuff too. No shade to y'all, but it is. Let's call a spade a spade. Let's call a frog a frog. Let's call a duck a duck. A cow a cow. That's what it's given. Y'all come out here, y'all do these crimes, y'all do these illegal things. You wanna know why they do it? Because a lot of the time they have no dad in the house, they have no money, they have no generational wealth. Why do you see these BLK kids out there with their football jersey and they football helmet on, begging for $1 in the white people neighborhood? Because their parents have no generational wealth. And that's why they out there begging in the hot sun, getting black every damn day, burning their skin alive to get $1 in the sun, to have somebody put $1 in their helmet. Y'all have y'all kids out here begging for money, walking up and down the street, selling coconuts, selling mangoes, busting their behind trying to get money because y'all have no generational wealth. This is what happens when poor people have kids. Why do I see your teenage son up and down the street with his football jersey on, begging for money? It don't look good. Why do I see your son out there in the gas station or your daughter out there in the gas station begging for money? Begging me for money. Me! Why do I see little teenage girls running off with grown men in the night? Where is the dad? Where are the parents? She out here walking up and down the street with these shorts on. Make it make sense. She's in high school. What is going on, sweetie? You're not even an adult yet. Kids smoking, drinking weed to cope. I mean, not drinking weed. I'm crying. I mean, smoking, drinking alcohol to cope. Drinking weed is crazy. But anyway, that was so funny. Oh my God. I'm keeping it. I'm not taking it out. But yeah, like, why do I see all these teenagers doing this? Are they coping because they don't like to go home and live in the environment they're living in? Are they coping because they have no dad in their house? Are they coping because they are living in constant poverty and constant depression and constant and constant stress on them because they see their mom struggling to pay the bills, and they feel like, damn, I gotta step up to pay the bills, but they can't afford to do it because they're too young, or they can't work and they don't know how, or they're working jobs trying to help their parents pay the bills, and they're in high school. Kids are in high school. Teenagers are in high school. At the adolescents, the kids are in middle school, working jobs, trying to help their parents pay the bills because they have no father in the house, or their mom don't care about them. They gotta go live with their grandma or their auntie or their sisters or their brothers, or they're adopted because their moms and their dads don't want them. Because why? Maybe they have a mental illness. Maybe they have a disability. Or maybe their parents are too poor to take care of them. Unfit parents having kids. Poor people having kids. This is what it comes down to. And this is why we have the teen takeovers. This is why we have all this stuff going on, because we have a bunch of kids and teenagers and adolescents that don't have a direction in life. They're poor. They're easily influenced on the internet and in society and from their peers. They are poor children growing up in poor households. One parent in the house, or no parents raising themselves. Half of them not even eating three meals a day. Or if they are eating meals, they're eating straight junk. Hot chips, hot sauces, pickled eggs, straight junk. They're overweight. The parents are poor. They can only take what they could get. Whatever food pantry they could get, they gonna get them that. Whatever Walmart's selling, they gonna get them that. Whatever these cheap stores are selling them, they gonna get them that. Buying food from the vending machine, from the Chinese restaurants with all that crap in there. No shade. They give it to them kids because they poor. Being poor makes sure kids struggle financially, nutrition-wise, mentally, spiritually. They struggle all around. They struggle growing up. Having kids and being poor is not a flex. Having kids in the hood, having kids not being married, having kids not having a trust fund for your kids, assets or a business for your kids is not a flex. Avoid this. Do better. Stop having kids and you're poor. You don't have any money. Kids take money. They take time. They take patience. If I do not have a certain amount of money, a business and assets and things for my child, and a man that I'm married to, and some motion, some real big money motion, I don't deserve a child, and neither do you. Don't call me Ashley Unseen today. Call me Miss Pink Pill. Like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on post notifications. Yeah. That's that on that. I'm going to call you. I'm going to see what I'm going to call you. Maybe I'll call you tomorrow. Maybe I'll post again tomorrow. Maybe I'll call you next week. But make sure you answer. When I call you, answer the phone.